Are you married, Crazy?
But I was married twice.
You was
But
married
right
twice.
now, I was married twice. But right now in Trinidad, you got a good man wasting in Trinidad. Wasting. Look at me as a bachelor. Because you know what? It could be my fault because I call myself crazy. And the woman don't want no crazy man. But good man wasting in this country. Why
Real.
crazy is a bachelor? And if you come home and me, you don't want to leave.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of lehwetalk. I'm here on the Avenue. My name is Deon. I'm here with my wonderful host, Sekon Sta.
And we are blessed to be privileged with the presence of Mr. Edwin Ayoung, turned 80 recently and younger than everybody. You know him as Crazy, and we're going to talk a lot of things about TNT, where it come from, where it is, the vision for the future. Remember, this is the man that sing In Time to Come, and a lot of those things came to pass. So, Mr. Edwin Ayoung, pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here by second rounds.
Yes, by second rounds.
Yeah, and I always wanted to come here and do something because I know your father very good, who is one of the greatest for me. Composers, and composers because we did a lot of songs together. We came and we made the March Gras show, which is Merchant. Dennis Franklin Williams, that is your father. Both of us were very good friends, and I'm glad to come here to talk about him too.
So,
You know?
so I want to start with this first question. He recently turned 80, right?
80 years, 1944, March the 19th.
March the 19th,
Yes,
1944.
Yeah.
You're a Gemini?
Eh?
You're a Gemini?
No, Pisces. Fish, always in Maracas.
I'm also a Pisces.
Yeah.
The question I want to ask you is, how does it feel to turn 80 years old?
Boy, listen to me, boy. It's a blessing, eh? Because in these times, to make 80 years not easy. You know, I feel it's the love, the love that I have for people. Everybody who know me in Trinidad, I don't think it have one person could say something bad about Crazy. Because I took the word crazy. It wasn't supposed to be crazy. It was supposed to be C-R-A-Z, craze. You know,
Craze?
I was supposed craze. When I started off singing Calypso in 1965, I was supposed to be the latest craze in town because I was young. I had a six-pack. You know, I had a nice body, eh? Right now I have a Jalita, but I had a six-pack.
We had a six-pack.
And I was a good look. I had a nice afro. I was one of the first fellas in Trinidad to have afro. In those days, you see all the young people now have afro.
Yeah.
I had a nice afro. And I was supposed to be the latest craze in town.
And what happened?
Well, what happened is the woman who typed it out, because when I went by Sparrow, the woman who was supposed to type out my name on a flyer, she put C-R-A-Z and misprint 2 E's at the end.
You lie.
C-R-A-Z-E-E. So everybody starts saying, who is this crazy? So I tell them, no, I tell them, no, it's not crazy, it's craze. So after that, everybody starts saying, let me leave it as crazy. No, I end up with that name there. I end up in St. Anne's Hospital in the Madhouse.
Yes?
Yeah, because I had to do something to promote it. And when I went up there, and I started getting crazy, the patients. The people and them, Dr. Bourbon, who was the man in charge at that time, he did love it. Because all the mad people started getting quiet. The fellas who used to be mad start respecting, the bit we got somebody come there who madder than them. So you say crazy, you should start coming here a little more often. And I saw when they put that on the papers, and I thought the crazy thing take off.
That's how it took off.
Take off like a bullet. And people start bullying Crazy, and then I had a song named Chinaman. In those days, they didn't have Viagra. It had a thing they called Chinaman, something in a little bottle. They were not educating the young people now. You see, it came from a Chinaman, a little bottle, with a brush, and then they piss it on, and that was the Viagra of that time.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, and I had a song that I went on the Calypso tent to sing the Sparrow and then Picnic in the original Young Brigade tent on Rising Road. And I sang that song there, but it wasn't that popular. But what happened is a big time record producer in that time, in the late 60s, he heard my voice because I and Baron started off the same time. And when he heard my voice, he said, you have a voice like Baron, and he recorded that same song. I am the man, it is called Chinaman, right? And he recorded my voice. But the record was no big hit. It's the next year. Because in those days, Shorty, Rose, Sparrow, they were the top stars of the day.
And then after the next year, what was the song?
And the next year, I came with a song and I get 11 man called a song named Electrician. Yeah, Electrician, because in those days now, you had to sing, they call it smut. And I had a song, Crazy Pose as an electrician. I'm going to do a job for Lily and She tell me to check she plays thoroughly. Anything out of order, fix it for she. So I started checking on the meter. I check the ground. I check the fuse wire. When I reach by the junction box, this is true. I notice long time it wanted a screw. So I take the screwdriver to put back the thing in order. As she see the size of the head, she like her with big glossy and red. She say, take your time, crazy, and don't be in no big hurry. I want the current to flow. So put in a good screw before you go. 11 man for the wow. The manager know I get $500 a week for that song.
$500 a week?
500 at that time, that was big money.
That big money?
Big money. $500 a week in the original. Because Sparrow used to get all the money, then Shorty. He didn't have no Soca yet.
Right.
Not Soca yet.
Wow.
Shorty used to sing that kind of song. She wanted a man, Kim. He sang a song named Kim. He have a daughter named Kim, and she wanted a man for Kim.
Wow. Oh, she wanted a man for Kim?
For
Kim.
Kim.
Oh, okay. That's the Lord Shorty.
Lord Shorty, Garfield Black Man.
Oh, wow.
He used to sing that type of song before he went spiritual.
Oh, wow.
Right. Yeah.
A big change.
Yeah.
I always love your wordplay.
Yeah.
You can give me a little bit of insight on what it is like for Crazy to write a song.
What
What the process is like for Crazy to write a song.
Ideas just come, things just happen right there.
Right.
Look like I went in the casino the other day. All right, for instance, like this. There's a Calypso right here. I went to Monks and Benedict, right? And I
Right.
bought the chapelet. And I
Don't
put it
forget the
around my-
mic.
So people just ask me, crazy? Eh?
Don't forget the mic.
The mic, oh yeah. I just put this around my neck because I am a Jesus man.
Right.
And people just ask me, crazy, why you wearing, people who skeptical now, why you wearing this thing around your neck? I say, look, a lot of old women, I think women are 107 years, Margaret River, a lot of women 93 years, like to hug me up. When women see me, crazy, come and hug me up, I want to see Jesus. And when
Right.
I hold them, so I just jam the Jesus on them, and they love it, and it just make them feel younger.
Right.
So this is why I just wear my chapelet. Only $6 in Monks and Benedict.
Okay. I might have to get one
and
of
there's
those
a
as
song
well.
right there. There's a song right there.
What song
the
is
name
that?
of this? There's a song right here. The name of this song is "Thief in the Night."
Thief in the Night?
Thief in the Night. Thief in the Night. You know why? They say Jesus will come like a thief in the night. That's in the
Oh.
Bible.
Oh.
Pastor Coffee is long time you saying so. Who'll come like a thief in the night to make things right? Look, all you hear that before I even record it.
Oh, wow.
And you see the show? This show, but just that while you there, sing a song before people hear it. I didn't even go in the studio yet.
He must
Wake
sing
up
this
early.
to
Yes, you have some of the lines. Wake up early this morning, big questions on my mind. Are we in that time? Prophecy and revelation. That's a line from In Time to Come. In time to come, the COVID-19 virus will just disappear. In time to come, Rowley and Kamala will have a love affair.
Wow. Wow.
That is possible.
That's new verses? That's new verses?
That's just from
Who originally wrote that song?
Well, here what happened. Vince Stewart, Joker the Vince.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, well, here what happened. In the year 2000, because in the year 2000.
Y2K.
Right. I went to him because both of us used to collaborate. He's one of the greatest writers, you see, with pen on lyrics. So I went to him and I told him, America never had a black president at that time, in 2000, right?
Right.
Obama came quite in 2009. And I told him, that is all I tell him, because that Calypso have 26 verses. He wrote the first four verses.
Yeah.
He sent the words to me. This is how we say, and I used to put the melody. I put the music there. I see how the song would go. Because he was...
So any predictions from that song came to pass?
Yeah, man, America had a black... In time to come, America will have a black president.
Right.
And Kamala too. In time to come, Trinidad Tobago will have a woman prime minister. Kitchener-son too. Kitchener-son here will come here and start to sing. Who knows, he might become the next road match king. I have a lot of things. And
Oh, you put that?
Kitchener-son, Colonel Roberts just tell people that.
He win 4 road match though.
4 road match with Marshall Montano.
Yeah.
So that is in the song too.
Wow.
Okay.
And that's what I now said here with Rowley and Claverie could happen. Who knows?
So we're in second rounds, right? And my name is Sekon Sta. And you are the man, I believe, to this day, still have the most amount of second place in road match.
Yes, I have the most. I have 11 second.
11 second place in road match.
Dustbin cover, Nanny Wine, Penelope, all those road match at Super Britain. Is I look when Super sing Soca Baptist, don't try that. Don't try that. You know who made that song popular with Randolph Burroughs, the commissioner of police?
Yeah.
He died some years ago. He made that because that was a slang in Trinidad in 1979. When he hold a criminal, he used to tell him, don't try that. So that was a slang. Oh. And I took it and I made a song from it, which was the melody. Right now, the song is a big song in these Spanish countries. Honey, what kind of thing you trying on me? Darling, don't try that. See? And that song became thing because of the melody. In those days, it didn't have no stop, you know. Honey, what kind of, is a big stop. There's no idiot there. Don't try that. Come and hold me. I went up somewhere by my old parties, but I end up talking with his sister. You see, the melody was nice.
So wait now. You never got the first place in the road match?
Yes, I won the road match in 1985.
Oh, right.
Sokoya. That was the dance. No, that's what make the song win the road match.
Oh, the dance?
The dance, yeah. If I was standing up, I'd make the dance, you know. I went and stand up there, was between sleep and wake. In those days, you had a melody. And Sokoya is a song, when you start off, you know, some fellas, they start off, was between sleep. I start off low, and I keep rising. Wrong dawn, I realized I didn't have my pajamas on, unusual marks on my body. I tell myself, was just hickey, neighbor, come and see. I'm feeling nice. People did like all that. And then the chorus, suck me, and you had to throw one foot in the air.
Suck me? Wait now.
I don't catch it.
I know catch it, boy. Yeah. I know. That song highly suggestive, boy.
But that is what a Socoyers do. A Socoyers come and suck you in the night. Suck different parts of your body, your chest, wherever.
Oh, my God.
You know? Yeah.
I know a Socoya.
But this Socoya now, this Socoya, a Spanish Socoya. And she was sucking me different parts of my body, you know. All of
Right. So that's what inspired that song in particular.
That song. You know who was part of that song too? Booker Martin.
Yeah.
Booker Martin was saying, hurry. He and Norvan Fullerton from he died just recently. Great fella boy. He was a Malik for performers.
Yeah.
He was in charge of Malik. He was part of that too.
Yeah, I was under Fullerton. When I was in Malik, I was under Fullerton.
Yeah. Well, he was the man.
Yeah.
He was the man because we used to work together in a little Carib theater with Helen Camps and Derek Walcott. Yeah, we went on tour in 1972 with Derek Walcott, Paul King Douglas.
So now, artists have been touring from Trinidad since so long ago? That's not a recent thing?
Yeah, but when Derek Walcott, because Derek Walcott was with us, he won a Nobel Prize, Helen Camps, Norvan Fullerton, and Alison, what's her name? Alison something.
Alison Henderson?
Yeah, well, no, she used to act too much. She was a dancer.
Not familiar.
All right.
1972 was a little bit before my time.
Yeah, she used to go around with Norvan Fullerton. They were lovers.
Derek Walcott, as in the poet? The poet, Derek Walcott.
Derek Walcott, yeah, he was there.
Okay.
Derek Walcott is from St. Lucia, but he got his education here. When he won the Nobel Prize, on the world news, they put him from Trinidad, and the St. Lucians had to kick up. No, he's from St. Lucia. The Trinidadians saying, no, but he had to come here to get his education. That is why he won the Nobel Prize.
Wow.
Because he learned from Trinidad.
It's a very boastful way of putting things.
Yeah.
So the question that you made sure to tell us to ask is, are you married crazy?
But I was married twice.
You was married twice?
Now, I was married twice. But right now in Trinidad, you got a good man wasting in Trinidad. Wasting. Look at me as a bachelor. Because, you know, it could be my fault because I call myself crazy. And the woman don't want no crazy man. But good man wasting in this country. Why crazy is a bachelor? And if you come home and me, you don't want to leave. You know,
you still all that China, man? You still all that China?
That's why I'm glad I come on this show. The next thing you know, I'm married again. You know what I'm saying?
Married again?
Well, I will marry again, yes. Because my wife in California, she ain't give me no divorce as yet. But it could happen. The possibility exists. Well, because I hear she's seeing somebody else.
You hear that?
Good, but I'm glad. I want you to be happy, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Oh, wow.
So that is why I'm glad I came on this second wrong show here tonight.
And let me talk.
because of it could be beneficial to me. Where somebody out there could see me and say,
But crazy, every time I see is with a young thing, though.
eh?
Every time I see is with a young thing.
They see me with a young thing, but these young girls and them, these young girls and them, they're not like any and every young girl. They don't give in. Some of them is casino woman. You know what that? Not the casino, casino.
What? Can't say no.
Or some of them can't say no. But these young girls, they go to church and thing.
Oh.
It's young girls who don't give in.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have to find those kind of girls because
I don't know what's wrong with this young girl, but something young girl.
Well, we have to get credit to Revelation.
Why?
He brought that song to me.
Calling me.
Yeah. And we have first class. He did the music. Revelation did the whole concept. And say, Crazy, you will do well with this song because he can't sing it. So I say, I don't know what's wrong with this young girl, but like something wrong with this young girl. All you know that I have children, but at the same time, just like this young girl. In my days, I cutting this young girl, wasn't even working, but no Crazy, find wife and living nice like the young girl, call it. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, you have to have that. Yeah.
That song like a true story, boy. That song like a true story.
Yeah, it sounds like a true story, but Revelation, he made that up. He made that up and bring it for me because he's more on the reggae side. He's a reggae singer. But he's a very good writer for like other people. You see like what Colonel Roberts is do?
Yeah.
He's like that. So he brought this song for me and went first class, the arranger, the young arranger.
Yeah.
He heard it, he said, give Crazy that. It comes just like when Merchant composed, your father.
Right.
He composed The Party Now Start, The Party Now Start. He composed that song, one of the best melodies. 27 steel bands played that. He composed that song for Ronnie McIntosh in 1992.
Yeah, I know
and
that.
brought it to Jazzy Pantin, the manager of Kitchener Tent. And he offered it to Ronnie McIntosh. But Ronnie had a big song at that time and he couldn't sing it. So Jazzy Pantin said, Merchant, you take that song and carry it for Crazy. And I take it and I made it a big hit. Yeah. So thanks to Merchant again, and he sings some of the best songs like Umbayayo. At that time, he just finishing Nobody have a song that I love, but he always used to sing that song. But after that, he came with Umbayayo, and Ed Watson gave him some music there. I love that. I just sing it too, on shows, different shows. Just when I go to, I will be going to St. Thomas Carnival just now.
Yes, real tour.
Yeah, but people is calling. You know why? It's only 5 of us remain in the Calypso arena from the Kitchen and Sparrow era.
Okay.
It's only me, Baron, Rudder, Gypsy, maybe Aloes. It's very few of us.
Yeah, I see you do a big show in St. Lucia sometime recently too.
Yeah, with Gypsy. Yeah. They call him to extempo and they call me to sing the classics. Songs like Today, When I Look Around in the World, songs like that, songs like In Time to Come, songs like Who Going to Guard the Guards. Within every system, people like to hear me sing those songs because I have the voice that suit that kind of melodies.
But what I realize every time I see it on social media, there's be big crowds. There's be very, very big crowds.
Nice crowds. We have like at least some of them 3,000 people, which is a very good crowd for Calypso.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good Calypso, yeah. Look at that song, In Time to Come. Antigua display that every day, and they have that as the best Calypso from Trinidad.
Serious?
Yes. People just tell me that. People. I went to Jamaica. They call me because they have over 1 million something views. They call me in Jamaica to sing it because I have the biggest soca in Jamaica with Nani Wine.
Nani Wine?
Nani Wine is the biggest soca in Jamaica because I went there with Byron Lee to start the Trinidad Carnival in 1990, right?
Yeah.
And Nani Wine is the biggest soca in Jamaica right now. I could go in it. Look, I go in Jamaica just now in July, and I will go. I go in. Whenever I go in Antigua, they ask me to sing that In Time to Come, but I just change up the lines there. Instead of saying I'm black man, I was put new things.
So what is the most? In all the years of touring, right? What point was like a great revelation that, hey boy, this place, I don't know how Calypso Soca reached this place, but I'm real thankful to be here. What was that place for you?
Yeah, well, London. When I went to London, I had Red Plastic Bag from Barbados.
Yeah.
Both of us went there and we had a crowd and the people was When I came out, the people was crazy and they was lapping up everything. Even though when I talk, even though when I give jokes and things, they would laugh, everything I say. And then with the songs that I was singing, they was very receptive. And like when I was singing In Time to Come, they would answer in the chorus, In Time to Come, you know. So that was memorable. And one of the greatest things that I always remember in my whole Calypso career is when the Pope came here. The Pope John here, Pope John was here. But in those days, 1985, when I won the road match, the most memorable thing that I ever happened is the Pope don't know nothing about Calypso, but in those days, the police band used to play in the savannah. The Pope was in the savannah. They used to play the road march out here.
Yeah.
And when the police band started jam Sokme Sukoya, papa, papa, the Pope was tapping his foot. I say, if the Pope, they don't even know what the chorus was, you'd never tap his foot. I tell them, they had it on TV. The Pope jamming his foot to Sokme Sukoya. Because
Wow.
it had no lyrics. It's as the band play, papa, papa, and the Pope was jamming.
What?
He jamming the Sokme Sukoya. So if he didn't know what was the lyrics, he wasn't going to tap no foot.
Yeah,
He would not tap
be,
his foot
he would
in a
not be
program.
dancing along to that.
Eh?
You know, I had a question that I wanted to ask for one. Well, this will relate to both of you. You don't feel like foreigners or globally kind of appreciate the older soca and calypso from Trinidad more than we do now? Because we're always looking for something newer and that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I would say, unless it was a big spectacle here with a calypso concert, right? Not many people would go, right? But if you take that same concert and put it in another country, I feel like the masses would be coming for sure.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like the outsiders appreciate it a little bit more?
Well, the right now, what I will say is, the soca music right now, why is Arrow hot since 1982? Still the biggest soca of all time. You know? Arrow hot, a feeling hot is still the biggest soca. We're supposed to have soca to pass that out.
Right.
You know, and the second biggest soca might be Who Let the Dogs Out.
Right.
You know?
So you would say that...
I would look at what we're doing now, the soca music. For I to say for soca music to make us take a next big step worldwide.
Yeah.
It's for a soca song to come and be on par with hot.
You know, I've also...
You agree with that? You agree with that, Sekon Sta?
So I believe like there are a lot of factors that play into a hit. And I can't speak as to why Hot was so big. I can't speak as to why Who Let the Dogs Out was so big. We just had to continue making the music that we love for our people. And one day the world, when they're looking for our flavor, they'll just grab onto something. And that song will just go places. I believe it's more a situation of timing, the push, because one of the things is Trinidad as a brand, as in brand Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
This might sound bad, but I don't think we're as big as we're supposed to be. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that governing, in the past, we kind of rely a bit much on oil and we never push the brand Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
I have traveled enough to places where I see the brand Barbados, the brand Jamaica, the brand Bahamas. I've never seen the brand Trinidad and Tobago Carnival anywhere I've been to.
Yeah.
I've never seen the brand Trinidad and Tobago in any part of the world.
You think it's maybe that Trinidad culture as a whole believe that we're supposed to have that rate up regardless, and the other countries kind of work for it? So Barbados would work on their patriotism globally, and Jamaica would do the same. But because of how our culture was, where we are very proud people, we feel like people are supposed to already know.
So nobody is more proud than Jamaicans. Absolutely nobody in the Caribbean is more proud than Jamaicans.
You think as a Trinidad I'm more proud than Jamaica?
No, absolutely nobody. Me as a very proud Trinidad is telling you nobody in the Caribbean is more proud than a Jamaican. Okay. And Jamaica as a brand is something that they promote. They promote reggae. They promote the brand Jamaica. Whereas the brand Trinidad and Tobago, you don't see promoted all over the place. Our diaspora go out and put a little Trinidad flag and whatever, but we don't push for tourism like that. And because I believe the lack of that push is one of the reasons why they don't tune into our music. Because when they're pushing the brand Jamaica, That's reggae. That's Akeil and
Soulfish.
Fish and Soulfish. That's Bob Marley.
Yeah.
That's dancehall. That's dance. That's all those things. So that brand is pushing a face.
Yeah.
But brand Trinidad and Tobago is what?
So,
Carnival alone? No, they don't push it. They don't see them pushing it. I have gone to carnivals in other places and I've seen promotion of Cropover. I've seen promotion of St. Lucia. I've never seen Trinidad and Tobago promote.
right.
So
No,
that's why I believe
I agree to some extent.
without the full support of everything, there's a lot of factors to create that one moment.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree. I agree.
We just promote other people things more than ours.
yeah.
Very
You
true.
look, in Trinidad here, we love reggae more than Calypso.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I
mean,
might sound crazy. We love reggae more than Calypso here.
And even the younger
That's up
generation
there.
as well. The younger generation as
Calypso,
well.
yeah, eh?
Gravitating towards dancehall. Create their own version of dancehall down here.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no real new version of soca. Soca is the same thing. Taking inspirations from maybe African music, Afro beats, and other parts of the world, reggaeton possibly, but there's no new version of soca.
I actually entirely disagree with you.
Explain.
I entirely disagree with you. What Young Brother and all them fellas doing, that is very Trini in accent, swang, and some of the beats that they're singing on have a lot of interpretation from soca.
The steam.
That what we call the quote unquote steam.
Steam, right,
So
yeah.
I think that is their interpretation of what soca and dancehall is. But there's a lot of strong soca elements in that.
So that's the new wave. That's the
I
new
think that's the
generation.
new wave. I
Right.
do think that it's very Trini. It's hardcore Trini.
But no disrespect to anybody who does the steam music and stuff like that. But you don't think it's a bit novel in the sense that they're going more for like shock value in terms of what they're singing about?
So
and that kind
I
of
think
thing?
I think he now explains here that he sang a song called Sukuya Sok Me.
Right.
He sang a song called China Man.
Very
He sang
true.
a song. Sparrow had a song we talk about. It's both of them. It's both of them. At the end of the day, these sexual nuances has been in the music from since then.
Yeah.
And it's what we now live in is in a shock value time where 15-second consumption, 30-second consumption, quick. So the musicians now have to create music that are quick consumption as well.
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Where get up hands? It just happened.
Yeah.
That is the generation of now.
So a
So
lot
the
more
the
punchy.
entertainers of now will be creating music like that.
Yes.
For
Yes,
that.
yes. I agree.
So-
I can see that.
So
I
I
can see
I don't believe it's any short change. I think it's just the environment and the art being a result of the environment.
Yeah.
That's why I believe it is.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That's
for
why I
sure.
believe it 100%.
But do you think there's no, when you look at the steam landscape, right? Do you think there's room for growth in it, or
Yes,
everything that
absolutely.
could be done has already been done?
No, I think there's group. That's like asking in the 1970s when Lord Shorty created soca if there's any room for growth. At the end of the day, it's something new. It's something that's now finding itself. It's something that's open for interpretation.
Right.
So somebody else somewhere is doing something to further interpret it.
Right.
My only problem with this new generation of entertainer, which are kind of close to, so it's not like I'm older.
Yeah.
But my one thing with it is that we have to try to purport less violence to our people.
I agree.
Like the violence, nobody could tell me differently. I know the music directly affects the people.
It does.
And the music is a result of the frequency in the nation. So if the people's vibration is one of negativity, the music will reflect that. And I believe that we shouldn't really be allowing that because it's kind of like a snowball effect now, boy.
Yeah,
You
I
understand?
100%
So that's just
agree.
my personal belief.
But would you also say that the youth in themselves, they prefer to hear this new type of music, especially the ones promoting violence? Now, I'm not saying it's right. It most definitely isn't. But
No, I think they definitely prefer it.
when you go to the clubs and you go to parties and stuff like that, outside of carnival, dancehall is what plays the most, right? And especially the gunman tunes and that kind of thing, right? You will hear that more than anything else. You think it's because the youths like it, the new artists are going to make it? It's because it's what resonates with people. Even people that haven't been around or are growing up in a lifestyle that pertains to those things, they still like to hear it and they still, look for it.
To be honest, a lot of people don't recognize where the music comes from
Yeah.
and the impact that it will have on them. Funny story. I saw a young lady whose father literally got gunned down a week before. And she is in the party the next week singing the same bad boy, shooting face kind of music. And that really made me recognize that we are actually desensitized to what we consuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are actually desensitized to what we consuming. And I think that's dangerous. We are living in a society now that now finds reason for murder. Let me explain. We live in a society where when somebody gets shot and killed, we now look and say, well, what you do?
What did he do? Yeah. We
There's
victim blaming.
nothing that could justify murder.
We victim blaming.
No, it's not even victim blaming. It's more like we are so desensitized that we now think there is a reasonable cause to murder somebody. And as a society, that is sad. So yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from, but I also think the reason the music, this type of music, will continue to get that attention is because we've seen it happen many times before. You're familiar with NWA?
Oh
From
yeah.
way back when?
No, I'm a fan, you know.
Yeah, we've had like in that instance back in the 80s, early 90s, you've had suburban white kids listening to urban kids sing about the violence and their reality. And now we have people from areas that are not affiliated with listening to the same music and causing it to sell. You know?
Because the shock.
The shock, exactly.
The shock.
Shock value again.
The shock.
Yeah. Mr. Ayoung, are you familiar with the modern music? Do you listen to it, hear it?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends that I am a young brother that's called me all the time.
Right.
We have a lot of photos. Whenever he have his thing for Christmas, he just call me to sing.
Right.
All this, it's like just what we are just singing there. Respect your elder.
Right.
And they like things like Nani wine and we and not only that, they have some other young artists look like Michael Teja.
Yeah.
He saw me and all these young fellas show me a lot of love and respect.
Of course.
Look when Marshall and all see me, Marshall has kissed me.
Right.
Yeah, Marshall kissed me and the chick then, you know. That's
Right.
crazy because I mean, I am the first artist to start running up and down a stage. It's like what they're doing now.
Yes.
I started that in 1970. Super Blue wasn't named there yet.
Right.
See, Sparrow and Kitchener only used to come on stage and stand up and sing. But I started running up and down the stage.
Right.
That is what's happening right now, you know.
Wait, you serious?
Eh?
Serious?
Yeah.
Everybody's stand-up performance come?
Yeah, in 1978, when your father was there, your father was in the savannah singing, "Norman, is that you?" I sang Dustbin cover. If you look at that performance, you will see me up and down the stage like what they're doing right now. That's where it started.
Oh, wow.
You see how Marshall be up and down running, catch all of them? Is I started that trend. Right now it's still going here.
And
Look at 1978. Tingeling with me. Rose won the crown, I run second. And that same song runs second for the road match. Because that year, I think Kitchener won the road match. So that's how the up and down the stage thing started in 1978.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And you were also the first band singer in Trinidad and Tobago?
The first band singer here with Mano Maslin. Mano Maslin. It had bands like Mano Maslin, Ray Sylvester, Fitz Von Bryan. Those were the top bands. It had venues like, it didn't have no venues like now. It had venues like Paragon, Chinese. You know, these were the top venues at that time in 1965.
And when you say band at that point in time, was it different than what we consider a band now, or was it?
Well, in
the
those
same?
days, the top bands like Ray Sylvester,
Yeah.
Those it only had horn. The horns that had like 8 horn men.
Brass.
The brass, that was the thing, brass. Because in those days it was Brassorama.
Right.
And it didn't have no singers. The brass used to play the melody, like what the singer should do.
Yeah.
The brass used to play that.
Right.
Ba-da-da, ba-da. Instead of sa-sa-ye, sa-sa. The brass used to play that. So it didn't have, and Mano Maslin and myself used to work in Macaneni in 1964. And he called me, say, "Crazy boy, let me start singing with the banner." And I took Sparrow song, Sa-sa-ye, Bonje. That song won the road match that year. And I started singing that. I ended up singing Electrician, the same song I just sang.
Yeah.
Because Mano Maslin did love that song. Byron Lee too, I sang that song in Jamaica, Electrician.
Yeah.
The Jamaicans love it, lap that up in
Right.
Negril and also in Kingston.
Right,
The
right.
Jamaicans, I will go in, when I go to Jamaica, I have to sing that. Because Jamaicans love to hear me sing that humor, you know, the Calypso. Because Calypso is the mother of soca and reggae.
So another thing that you are credited as the person to have started is Soca Parang. If you can tell us about how
I prefer to say Parang Soca.
Parang
Right.
Soca.
But the first song in 1978 was Parang Soca. People they say Soca Parang because they switch it. But I just say Parang Soca because I started that. You see, in 1977, right, a band came from Venezuela because our Parang music is only in Spanish.
Yeah.
Because I changed it into English because of in 1977 a band came here from Venezuela and was cussing me in Spanish, but we and we dancing. They say, "A mí me queda me grito del batey."
What?
Whoa.
They're saying, "We nigga and coolie, effing good." No, they were saying that now. We were dancing and things because we don't know, we don't talk Spanish. So I say, "Look, let me change your singing to English, and if the cussing, we go no."
Yeah.
So I say, I took the role of lead singer, Parang Rama in a Rima, fancied of my Parang band, so thousands blocked the grandstand. Dave Elcock was the MC. Maria, that was the first one.
That's the
Like
first.
when people heard Parang in English, and people start getting vexed. I say, what stupidness? They take me little 45. No, I had 45. I want to carry by Rhinos as well. I say, what stupidness you're singing here, boy? This thing is in Spanish. I say, when them Spanish people cussing all and all they dancing there, that all the thing, and then they say, what? The song was a big hit. Radio Fusion is played all the time. All them radio stations start playing it one time.
But it's still a hit, though.
No,
It's still a hit.
up to
Of
now.
course, every Christmas.
Well, that documented in university, is the first Parang Soca of all time. And the second one was Put Jesus in Your Christmas.
Put
Because,
Jesus in your Christmas.
Yes, I put it, because people was drinking rum and getting drunk. Yeah. Man lying down on the ground, a dog peeing a man's mouth,
Nah, you lie.
Well, what do you mean? A fella like, in those days, man used to sleep on the rum shop. A fella, let's go, when the mouth open, a little black dog named Douglas from Mount St. Benedict, peeing a man's mouth. And no, I tell you, that's why I say, put Jesus in all Christmas. Don't put no pee, no dog in no man's mouth.
You have to level it out. You have to level it out.
That's the history of the Parang. Is that who started that?
Right.
You know?
And who was the second man to jump on the train?
Eh?
Who was the second man to jump on the train?
It's Francine.
Singing Francine?
Yeah, Francine, yeah. She came with a song, hooray, hooray, hurrah, 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 like 1980. I sing it till 78 and 79 by myself. 2 years by myself, and then she came, hooray. Baron and Skronta came 12 years after in 1990.
12 years after?
12 years after, yeah. From 78, I alone was doing it. And then Francine came, hooray, hooray, hurrah, 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 they say, our Savior was born. That was the second Parang Soca, the second person.
Okay.
But she died now, may her soul rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
But no, and after that is when Skronta came in.
Skronta came 12 years after.
12 years
He came here
after.
after with I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork. He and Baron came, but right now they control things.
They control it?
Yeah, you know what Skronta, people love Skronta over there.
Yeah.
They have sold out
they do,
crowds.
they
They're
do.
like 3,000-4,000 people. And there's both of us and Baron too. People love Baron with the Parang thing. You have Spanish woman. When people hear that, they go crazy, Barons. And
So what do you mean? What do you mean they just go crazy? As in they calling crazy or they
let's say they go crazy, people start getting on. And they start, they're going a frenzy. The Baron, and they love a lot of young singers. Ninja is good. You have Myron B. He's very good too. And they have a lot of young singers doing it.
Room.
Yeah.
Rome.
Well,
yeah.
Rome, he's the man going to take over this thing.
All right.
I predict that he will be the man that, because you know why? He's a good-looking fella just like yourself. Girls like him. And he had a show thing with me and Bar. And if you see a lot of people and girls and things come in, so I think he's the future.
Room.
Yeah,
Big up
the
room.
crowd.
It's Rome.
He just sing this suggestive kind of parang, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I believe he take inspiration from you as well.
No, he
Yeah.
took it from Kenny J. Kenny J, who died from COVID.
Rest in
Kenny
peace.
J,
Rest in
yeah, he
peace.
sing what he sing? I want a brush and.
Oh yeah, I want a brush, yeah.
Yeah, he that kind of thing. But Parang Soca wasn't really made to be like that kind of thing, eh? A Jesus thing, eh? Put Jesus in it. But fellas change it wrong. It just come like the soca. when Shorty created soca, it wasn't supposed to be like how it is now.
True?
No, it was supposed to be like how Bob Marley had reggae. You see, No, I'm telling you. You hear the song? Oh, Shanti. It was supposed to be a conscious thing.
Oh,
But
wow.
we take it into jam and wine. We change it into that. This is how it is. Soca was not made to be like this. You still come like my parents' soca. It was not made to be like how with the smutty thing. It was made to be like put Jesus and family. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be like that.
Oh, wow, and then it just swing.
And it just swing till a smutty little thing and you want a Spanish woman. But my thing is put Jesus in your Christmas this year. He came down to save us
From wickedness and chaos.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be like that. But fellas went and change it wrong and people get to like it. Kenny J changed it with I want a brush and something else. I can't remember. But people start liking that.
So you were there, right?
Yeah.
What was your reaction at Calypsonians when Soca came out? The first time they hear Soca, it was around the 10th. What was your reaction at them?
Yeah, well, that is what that now you're coming out. You're talking merchant talk now,
right?
Because that was his era there now.
Okay.
When he come with all them sweet tunes like Rocket and yeah, some of the sweetest. The reaction was that is when Soca was sweet. In that time when merchant come and rock it with me, you talking about melody, and when merchant strum a guitar, the sweetest guitar strum of all time is merchant. The first two before he died, he sent I must send that for you. A strum that merchant did. He did worship that strum.
Yes.
What? The sweetest soca. I don't think it have a next man.
So basically, when Calypso came out,
yeah.
When Soca came out, the Calypsonians accepted it.
Yeah, accepted it because of this same merchant and the Veins and Leston Paul have a part to play with.
Also, they didn't have a pushback the way that Soca artists does push back against the young dancehall artists.
That came after. Because when the Soca came with Shorty, and then we had merchant inside there with the Veins would go, get up and dance, everybody, yeah. And merchant with those sweet melodies, and he used to give other people songs. He gave me The Party Now Start,
right.
Which is, to me, like up to now, I go in any party and sing, The Party Now Start. That's what I tell you, after one day, whenever you're cool, calm down, we will go in and buy Leston Paul or maybe a next studio and do that in a young people way.
No problem.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
Yeah, man, both of us.
We're looking forward to that.
Me and Sekon Sta, the son of Dennis Franklin Williams, we go in and do that song that Merchant composed in 1992. The Party Now Start. You know, we're going to do that song because 27 bands in Panama, that was history, you know. 27 bands be that because of the melody. You see how his melodies is a thing? He had some of the greatest melodies of all, you know. I believe in him. I miss him so much. You know? That was my boy.
I know that.
Yeah.
I have a real off-the-topic question. I said if I should ask it because...
Yeah, go ahead. You know why it's crazy?
It's crazy.
Ask me anything.
So, back in the days, right? When artists and things, the ladies used to react to the artists the way that how the ladies react to the artists now. Like back in the days, like when you sing a song, the woman and them used to run it down and used to see Calypso waste of time and then.
No boy, when Shorty. See Shorty.
I always said he was a sweet man.
What you mean? Listen to me. The fellas now is joke. This fella, I'm telling you, when with his careful, women used to take out the underwear and throw it on stage. Whoa. I would Shorty, but I witnessed that. Right, it happened in that original Young Brigade tent.
Yeah.
And Shorty have almost 29 children, you know.
29 children.
Yeah. But so those days, now it's joke. Them fellas now it's joke. Shorty and even Poser was a nice boy.
Yes.
Yeah, Poser.
I was heard about Mighty Duke as well.
Joe, and next man again.
Yeah.
Look, we used to go St. Martin as soon as Carnival done. That don't happen again. As soon as Carnival done, Calypsonian, Sparrow, Juke, Stalin, Crazy, Baron, we used to go. And Juke, we used to go in a place in St. Martin where a fellow named Chapotin. He had a house with girls from El Salvador. Pretty girls, Venezuelans. And Juke used to control that. Yeah, I went there, but you know, in them days I go into middle church and things. And them women who like me, I was a look crazy.
But I hear you was the first guest though.
You what?
I hear you was the first red man in Soca.
Yeah. Well, in those days I had Rex West.
No Rex West. He's Chinese.
He's a Chinese.
Chinese, yeah.
He wasn't singing. He's singing more jokey thing.
Yeah.
And I was singing more humor.
Right.
So I was the only red man around. I was only red. It didn't have no red man.
Second, where's the new spot after Carnival? Where's the new spot after Carnival now? Where we going?
Second rounds.
Oh, second round.
Second
Say
rounds,
no
of
more.
course.
Say no more.
I want this place. You see the second rounds place? I want this place to be so. For my friend Merchant, I want this place to grow so big. Then, I wish this place could be the place here on our repeater.
Very soon.
I'm telling you, I will come here and I wouldn't want nothing, just to see this place.
No, we needed to want something. We needed to want something. We wanted to buy somebody back.
Yes, I would buy. Yes, all I mean, what? All you think are easy or what? All you think are easy what? Yeah, what? Let me see. Listen, no, this is seriousness. I want people to see that crazy, joker.
Crazy pull out the bank card, yes?
Oh, Lord.
Hey, no boy.
No, boy. You forget it's crazy. No, yeah. No, you must have all these things and this thing going live. People go want to see all that.
True.
Yeah, people
True.
want that. Because we're doing things that nobody don't do.
Oh, Mark.
Understand?
Yeah.
So you stop me there? Right, but people go respect you for that.
Nah,
so we have
that.
to do that's what like Michael Jackson for. He say he must do things that people don't do. Yeah, so that is what we're doing now on this show, to let people see that we're doing things that nobody don't do. Yeah, that's what will make this program good.
That.
Well, we're looking to wrap up very soon.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I have to
Deon,
go
you have
now
any
too,
question? You have any
You
question?
have anything to ask? Yeah.
No, I just like how the conversation flowing over.
But I really enjoy, Devan, and I really enjoy this program.
Right.
Because long time I come on a program like this.
It's
we
how we
enjoy
call
our
it a program and we call it podcast.
It's a
Podcast,
broadcast.
yeah.
Well, I could say it's crazy. So I could say anything. I mean, I'm
You're
getting
real
away
happy
with
that
it.
woman had the extra E?
Eh?
You're real happy that woman had the extra E.
Yeah.
But craze.
Well,
and had
yes,
the E.
yes.
It's a happy accident.
That's
yeah?
why I must tell people that too. Sometimes St. Anne's Hospital, I just go there and sing parang, I just go there. There's like me to come up there. And sometimes when St. Anne's Hospital, because these things rough, when St. Anne's Hospital run out of tablets, sometimes they run out of tablets, they just call me. Yeah? Why
To calm down,
they just call me. When patients are blessing me, they just calm down.
Oh.
Baby, calm down, that kind of thing. And when they calm down, I tell them for that all the people. As soon as I leave, they're going back with the stupidness.
No, well,
That is why
it's because
I-
they see somebody more crazy than them.
you believe a lot in charity. I know you're a very giving person.
Always. But
Yeah.
out of all the Calypso, I believe I am the most charitable. I just show love to people. I like Bob Marley. When Bob Marley come from a way long time, like 1977, he used to give away all his money and remain broke. Yeah, he just said that. You have an interview, he said that.
Yeah,
I
you
just
interview.
give, I am a giver. Look, I go and buy something by the way. I just give.
Right.
I believe that's the way to survive. If I never have heaven, I believe I go in there.
No,
Because-
your space book.
Yeah, but
for
I want
sure.
to go to heaven. You didn't say monks and Benedict. And I have a song, I want to go to heaven, live this life without strife, live it nice. I want to go to heaven. Look out for that too.
Yeah, with that unreleased?
Unreleased.
But no, if you go on crazy, they don't play it because they say me pastor sing songs like Paul, your mother has arrived and all that. They say crazy, we cannot play a song on the radio.
Oh, Paul, come.
Yeah, Paul, your mother come. Well, Paul's mother come because she went to America.
You know, a song I believe you sang when I was younger. It was talking about bringing food for somebody. Bring your container. Tina.
No, it's a woman named Tina.
Woman named Tina,
Tina.
yeah.
Yeah, a woman
okay.
named Tina. So I was telling her to bring her container,
Yeah,
Oh,
bring the
right.
container.
Just
I don't sing them kind of song again. Paul like that and the truck can't stand up.
The truck, yes, son up.
Yeah. And they're looking
my
for
God.
King Crazy. You look, I's King Crazy
King
and you're looking
Crazy.
for me. You're
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for King Crazy, So I don't sing that kind of King Crazy,
I like that, man.
Yeah, I don't do that again because I look at I's 80 years. What are you doing that for?
That's what I want to end up talking on. The greatest lesson you have learned in this 80 years. If you can leave it, if you can advise somebody right
One
now,
thing.
what's the greatest lesson you've learned?
The greatest lesson I learned, boy, is you have to be true to people, boy. Because I disappointed some people now, and I really regret that. Some people, when you're young, sometimes I was dishonest to certain people. Like my father, I was dishonest to him. As a younger fella, when he come and he hang up his pants, I used to go in his pocket every night, take out money and thing, and So, you know, so
Yeah.
I used to miss dishonesty when I was a younger person. If I have to do it again, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be dishonest to people. I want to be loving to people, because now as I reach 80, I realize, and look, I feel I will make 100.
No, you're looking good.
I'm in the gym right now.
You
My
in the gym?
belly was all out here, you know. My belly was all, you know why? I used to tell people you have a belly to live here, but now I'm doing that again. I went to watch. My belly gone down. I weigh 100. I say weigh 207. If you go right now on Facebook and check out Edwin Ayoung, you'll see me doing a lot of gym things, inspiring people. They have a lot of men
So
here.
you're a fitfluencer?
Huh?
You're a fitfluencer.
Yeah, I am fit. I want to make 20 more years, 20 and change.
Yeah.
Because the oldest Calypsonia was 95 years. I was
That's Bama?
Skipper. Bama was 93. Skipper
serious?
was 95. Skipper, and I want to be that. That's my goal. My goal is to make 100 and change, to be the oldest Calypsonian ever live.
Inshallah, you will do it. You will do
And I
it.
feel I could do it.
Yeah.
But nothing wrong with me. Let's go dentist, right?
But now that your teeth, they're not dentures?
No, but I'm a real teeth boy.
What?
I mean, look at here. I might have 32 years old. I might have about 30. Sekon Sta is the first time I ever see you laughing so much. You're not a laugher?
Me now, I always be laughing, man.
All right, well, that is good. Eh? Keep on laughing.
Yeah, it can't be too serious. I trying to make 105.
Nice
trying to
one,
make
man.
105.
Yeah, you could make it.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
live
yeah,
light and enjoy it. Well, Uncle Crazy.
Yeah, but I really enjoy this, talking with you all.
Yes.
And it's something that I need to do. I needed to do this.
Yeah.
Come on a show like this, because I wasn't doing nothing. I home there all the time. People calling me on the phone from like St. Lucia, Grenada. I had to go Grenada, St. Lucia, Antigua. And these places to sing the Calypso shows now. And I wasn't doing nothing home. So I am so glad. Thanks a lot to Sekon Sta and Devanan for bringing me. Is Devanan?
Deon, it's Deon.
We're not. You
Deon.
call it Devan,
You call me
Sorry,
Deon.
sorry.
That's all right.
Nobody, you also look like Devanan, eh? No, you know what good about this show to be laughing? You know, some show everybody too serious, the face like Rich Man Kitchen, it had to sink in it. No. Look again. This is how this show is. This show have to be like this.
We
It
love
must
it.
have laughter in it.
Yeah,
You're
very much
serious,
so.
eh?
I love
But
it,
sometimes
man.
we
No, we're not serious at all, man. We're not serious at all. Well, a pleasure, you know.
So it was a pleasure coming here, and I support Second Rungs all the way. You know,
Love to hear
for
that.
Christmas I want to come here and do some parang with some of my new songs.
I appreciate that.
You know what we could do? Let me organize. I'm glad I talked about that. In July, after we start attending them Christmas in July. Let me try one. Have a new song, Christmas in July, Christmas in July. If Masuko ya go take a drink before she fly. So, Second time we got to have a Christmas in July here.
No,
I'm telling you,
no
they
problem.
haven't one up in them thing and getting popular.
No problem.
So all you look out for a Christmas in July here with Crazy and some other parang singers, all right?
All right,
So
no
that one
problem,
here,
man.
Thanks a lot,
God
all you.
bless.
My people, Crazy.